Hello friends, welcome to my channel if you are new. I am so glad that you stopped by today. So here is a thought for you. We all know that resistance training is beneficial for the body. It boosts your metabolism, it tones your muscles, and it helps us to feel a little less of the wiggly jiggly bits slap around. It improves our strength and our stamina, it prevents osteoporosis, and it also assists in bone remineralization. Now, science demonstrates that resistance training even helps to reverse insulin resistance in type 2 diabetics. The health benefits are plentiful. Yet, have you ever wondered if the health benefits increase the heavier the weight you use or the longer your workouts? Well, actually, research supports a whopping 2 sessions per week of 15 to 20 minutes is all that you need to get the full benefits of longer sessions. In this video, I'm going to share with you some of the best exercises to maximize your results while minimizing your time commitment. In this post, I'll provide you the basic training with or without weights, with a gym membership or at home, that nearly anyone can perform and modify to meet individual goals and requirements. I have borrowed a few exercises from Tim Ferriss's book, The 4-Hour Body. I have adjusted the routine to get the most of an overall body workout, and I've added some exercises that I have found to be extraordinarily beneficial. The overall routine should really take you no longer than 30 minutes, ideally around 15 to 20 minutes per session, with a scheduling of maybe twice per week. Each session will include 4 to 5 exercises performed consecutively without rest and then repeated. You can repeat all of the exercises 3 to 4 times if you want, but twice is plenty. Before you start though, make sure you warm up for 5 minutes. You can do yoga, jumping jacks, jump on your mini trampoline, jump rope. Just get your muscles warmed up and your heartbeat up a little bit. Our first exercise works on our lower back and our back side. So you're going to either choose the hip bridge or the bird dog to start your routine. Option A is the hip bridge, and you want to make sure that your knees are hips width apart and that your pelvis is firmly grounded to start. As you raise your hips, squeeze the glutes. And at the top of your raise, hold this for 2 to 3 seconds before fully lowering and relaxing your hips and backside to the floor. You're going to perform about 15 to 20 repetitions. Option B is the bird dog. In a tabletop position, make sure your shoulders are directly over your wrists and that your arms are hips width apart. Keep your abdomen tucked in. Your head should be in a neutral position, not too far forward, and looking directly in front of you, not down. Your glaze should be about 6 to 8 inches in front of you. Raise the opposite arm and leg to a parallel position from the floor. No need to overextend with this exercise as you don't want to apply too much pressure to your lower back. You can apply ankle weights though if you feel like you need some added resistance. Exercise number 2 is for your legs and your backside. You're going to do this option both days. It is imperative that your squat has a perfect form before you add the weights. So in doing a squat, you want to make sure that you stand with your feet a little wider than shoulder width apart. Think about pushing your backside out and keeping your back straight. Make sure your knees never go past your toes. Your bottom should end up at a 90-degree angle to your ankles and parallel to the floor. Once you master this, then you can add your dumbbells. If you need to, you can review proper form in all the videos that I have linked for you down below. You can choose a comfortable weight where you achieve 10 to 12 repetitions, but you fatigue at 13 to 15. If you are a beginner, then start with light weights and work up to your proper resistance level. Complete a set of 12 repetitions. The third exercise allows you to choose between exercise A or B. Exercise A is plank raises or plank rotations, working both the side and the front of your core. So the plank raises are a dynamic exercise that will utilize flexion of your abdominal muscles throughout the entire movement. In addition, you will stabilize your spine. You will need to focus though on flexing your abdominal muscles and raising your hips to the sky to create a hollow abdomen. And then you're going to release all the way down to the floor. For a more advanced movement, you can stop the plank position or stop at the plank position and then raise your hips again. Hold the abdominal squeeze at the top for 2 to 3 seconds. Now for your side plank, start in a push-up position and rotate to a side plank. Hold at the top for 2 to 3 seconds, but please make sure that you review the recommended videos that I've put in the description below to ensure that you have proper form. If you need to start on your knees or your elbows, please do so. For a more advanced version, you can stack your feet one on top of the other. This is going to apply even more resistance. Complete as many plank raises as you can in a 90-second period. If that's only one plank, that's okay. You can work up to more, but do as many front plank raises as possible and then do as many plank rotations per side as you can in a 90-second period. Switch sides. Essentially, you are completing front plank raises, right side, and left side plank rotations in under 5 minutes. Option B for your core is the myotatic crunch. You will need a Bosu ball or a stability ball for this exercise. If you don't have either, you can use some thick cushions on the floor that raise your bottom up so it's not touching the ground. Start with your bottom off the ball and feet firmly on the floor. Put your arms in a diver position and reach behind you until your abdominal muscles are fully stretched. Contract your abdominal muscles just before you start to come up, and then stop once you are at a 90-degree angle with your knees, but don't go beyond this. Pause at both the top and the bottom of the movement. Make sure that your pelvis is tucked under and pressed into the stability ball. Start with about 10 repetitions. Once you master the positioning and are comfortable with the 10 reps, then you can add hand weights, but no more than 10 pounds. If you can use more weight, chances are your form is not correct. Keep in mind, this exercise is not easy. So please, again, check out the videos below to review your proper form. Exercise number 4 is a whole body exercise used with kettlebells or with dumbbells. The biggest mistake is that people try to squat first and then raise their arms. You should think about hinging back with the hips. Knees are bent and soft. Keep eyes up and your back flat with your chest out. Feet are wider than the hips just slightly, and arms should go just behind the bottom and then raise with a power up from the hips and stop with the arms just at chest level or below. The power should come from the hips and lock out at the top. Try this movement without weight first, but make sure you're pulling your abs in. Women should start with lighter weights around 15 to 20 pounds and work up to 30 to 40 pounds. Start very light until you know that your form is perfect. Men can start with 20 to 30 pounds and work up to 40 pounds or more. However, don't be a hero. Start out light, and again, make sure your form is perfect and that you are not hurting yourself. Once again, watch the video links that I provide for you in the description to perfect your form. Perform at least 25 of these and then work up to maybe 50 repetitions. If you don't have a kettlebell, you can do kettlebell swings using dumbbells. Here, I show you how to use dumbbells that I have at home. I recommend using weightlifting gloves though, as the grip will be much easier for you. I have put both a link to the dumbbells that I use and the gloves that you can grab on Amazon. Your fifth exercise involves your arms and your upper back. So you're going to choose between either A, push-ups, or B, pull-ups. Almost anyone can perform a proper push-up with the right form and enough repetition. For proper form, your hand should be just at the level of your shoulders, but wider than shoulder width by about 2 to 3 inches. Your elbows should be at about a 45-degree angle to start. Fingers should be widespread and hands turned out just a bit. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and elbows will come in just a bit closer into your body. Pinch your shoulders down. Squeeze your bottom and then contract your quads and your core. Your head should be straight and looking just a few inches ahead of you. You can squeeze your feet together if you want some leg resistance to be added into the mix. You want the full range of motion to go all the way to the top and just a couple inches away from the floor. Perform as many push-ups as you can. And of course, you can start on your knees or against a wall if you need to. Start where you are comfortable. Whether that's against the wall or on your knees or using your entire body weight, it doesn't matter. You just need to start somewhere. Just make sure that you're keeping your back flat and that you keep everything flexed just as you would with your legs out. The maximum that you can do is your repetition number. Work toward increasing this repetition number each time you do this workout. If you are a beginner, please watch the videos below to review proper form. Exercise B is a pull-up or an assisted descending pull-up. One of the best ways to improve your body's upper body strength and to prepare for pull-ups is to start with an isometric hold. And you can do so by holding at the top of the bar with your chin just above the bar and hold for 30 seconds if you can and move up to and work up to 90-second holds. Once you reach muscle fatigue, slowly release down for 4 to 5 seconds. Once you're comfortable with static holds, then you can use a chair to assist you, using one leg to help you up. Vary your grips using a wide or underhand or close grip. But here's a tip: if you're trying to get rid of those bra rolls or if you want to improve your V taper, then the wide grip is not only the most difficult, but the one that you're going to see help you the most. Perform as many pull-ups as you are able. This will be your repetition number. If you cannot do a pull-up, you can simply practice your static holds or your one-leg chair-assisted pull-ups. You can use the gym pull-up assistance machinery if needed. I'll link a video for all of these options below in the description. If you have shoulder pain or any other injuries, you may need to avoid this exercise for now. And obviously, you're going to end this workout with a cool down. I recommend that you stretch for at least 5 minutes. And that's it. 5 total exercises that you can do twice a week to keep your entire body strong and toned. Choose either all A's one day and B's, or feel free to mix them up however that you wish. A little caveat though, I would like to make sure that, as with any workout routine, you've taken the time to talk to your physician to make sure that these types of exercises are appropriate for your body and for your health condition. If you've tried this workout, or if you have favorite multitasking exercises, I want to hear from you. Also, let me know if you'd like to see more of my favorite workout routines or other exercises to maximize your results and your time.